All right, ladies and gentlemen, can you hear the Chazzy show? You there, Jason? All the Jasons out there watching? Making sure all of our loyal and dedicated Jasons are happy in the chat. Jason, I'm gonna need your help for probably balancing against Discord audio once I join the raid because I'm not actually sure how it's gonna be. Thank you, but it's okay for you right now. I'm using the good mic, so I should sound fucking amazing right now. All right. I went and swam for that aquatic form room. Let's see if it was worth it. Here, let me wax something first before we just. Okay. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. Okay. I realized some balancing stuff on my end. I don't know if you watched my last stream, Jason, but they basically the PvP event. They changed the PvP event. It used to just be like a roll, but they made it so that you actually had to like kill the generals, kind of like an AV thing, and it was actually pretty fun. Like Like the Alliance were genuinely like around their final boss and stuff like that, and like there were probably 20 or 30 of them, and like I think 2 full horde raids, and they wiped us at one point, but it was pretty cool. This one goes out to all my mainland China viewers out there. There he is. The man, the myth, the Chaw shows up. told we're weight rating at 12 Eastern sharp, and that I would be G-kicked. If I was not here on time, prompt, ready to go, world buff stored in this little container. Yet here we are.
Relax. Be careful.
I'm a DPS boy right now. I got Wind Fury. I'm juiced up. Realistically, all of my gear is almost exactly the same as if I would be tanking, but I didn't collect any of those runes yet because they involve going to, like, the fucking wetlands. You can play if you show up and Jason, if you show up, I'll play whatever the fuck. If I get to play with you, it's all been worth it. I'll tell you right now, I'm pretty sure, based on like the free Moonfire rune, that Balance Druid is gonna be fucking insane when Moonkin drops. I play Warrior, like like a bear. orc warrior? No, that's not me. That's not in my RP. I was thinking about making a warrior, potentially. Because I'll probably roll an alt once I've got a little bit more time. But am I the one who gets Wind Fury now? Listen to this, though. This is my conundrum. So technically, going a power shift build, where you go like Nature's Grasp into Natural Weapons into Omen of Clarity, and then you get Fure for like power shifting, is the best like meta for Feral DPS right now. But the thing is that these runes give me 30% movement speed in cat form, and if I lose that, I think I'll lose my fucking mind. So dude, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, the power shifting is cool, and don't get me wrong, it's something that yeah, it really is. It was a situation where, like, the second that I pick up travel form, I'm fine to respec. I don't care, but for right now, for like 2 months, am I supposed to fucking run around like this? Clomp, 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 clomp. Horrible. That's horrible. So, we'll see. Omen of Clarity is good, but it was so fucking annoying too. I had to make a weak auras for myself to remember to actually put it back on my character because it's only a 10-minute. I also think I had to make a weak aura for when it procced because I always forget. And guess what you do as a bear when Omen of Clarity procs? You fucking guessed it. You maul. All that being said, I thought that I got Mangleless Bear too, but I guess not. Maybe they fixed that. I don't know. Dude, if these guys were in Elitist, you know, under the iron rule of fucking, under the iron rule of Cha and Miru, this kind of shit would not be acceptable. It is 10:15. And look at these bitch asses sitting in Thunder Bluff. Sitting in fucking Org. What are they doing? This is not attractive. Also, I assume that we're gonna be... What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Literally gonna die to level 40 guards, so... He made TFT with his bare hands. Bare hands like his paws or what? What percentage of riotous furries, Jason? 10, 20, 30, 40, 69% probably. I mean, I play a druid, so I'm basically an honorable fury myself. Furry, not fury. Jesus. I did get my ass smoked though. I'm just saying though that this would have absolutely been unacceptable if it was MC and it was 17 minutes and people were picking up their world buffs like 15 minutes late for the raid. Oh, there would be blood. And reasonably so, in my opinion. See, in real life, I might not believe in authoritarianism, but in WoW, I think it's the only way to put these mongrels in line. They need to be told their place in the world. That's why when obviously we didn't get to vote for loot systems, I always voted for loot council. I want you to fucking tell me. All right. Okay, let's do this. Holy moly. Did they get in Discord for this shit? Or are we literally just like raid chat? Fucking pug in this shit. I feel like even the pugs must drop a Discord link, right? Oh my god. 4 of them are in Discord? Which fucking Oh my god, are you kidding me? I have access to Sean's Discord. Shaw's server. Oh, Sharon. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Now it comes. The truth comes out. Sharing Discord. Yeah, am I going through the fucking background check? The approval process? Is there a fucking reagent vendor here? Because if there shit is, I should really buy more of these fucking um, seeds, dude. I only have 5 battle reses, but it's on the 30-minute cooldown. So am I gonna battle res every 30 minutes for 2.5 hours? Great. There is no way to copy fucking WoW chat from general, is there? I've got to write this shit out manually, huh? Discord. That wasn't right. Oh, that's a fucking Q, dude. Alright, Jason. We one-shot this bitch. Let's make sure I'm not on open mic. Uh-oh. I am learning who I need to pipe down a little bit. We're gonna have to keep that under close watch. Good jaw. Grunt jaw. What does this thing got? Oh my god, he got the fucking purple clothes. Whew. Papa needs his shards, baby.
Make the healers stand farther back than the hunters. Healers won't get
Oh,
sent.
sorry.
Healers are
Yeah.
standing the
I had
farthest
it
away.
turned down.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's what we didn't know that actually last pool. We still or last week when we still kind of killed it. But that will
Let me know.
definitely
That sounds good. Oh, it's really
improve
loud.
things a bit. And also things like getting some like too many of the same interrupters down at the same time and stuff like that. You know, we can
Tell me
do
how
a
that
nice
is.
strategy.
We have a pretty good call for that. Warrior.
Yeah, I typically just sit there and kick every single
Shadow
chains, and then the rogue and warrior, or well, I guess the rogue mostly will kick mind blasts.
Does anyone know if Rune of Perfection is like super powerful on casters for this, because it seems like the
Yeah.
bosses actually have resist?
It drops Kelris resist for sure.
Yeah, second to last boss has really high resist.
Yeah.
Well, he seems to have like Shadow Arcane resist or something, because I can Earth Shock him pretty reliably.
Yeah, it's like Shadow Arcane. He has pretty decent like frost too, but like his fire is not too good.
Oh, there's maybe an ally raid out here that could be. Oh wait. Oh no, it's not. That's just a bunch of elites that for reason you're fighting. All right, cool. We're good.
Bro, I was about to say, if you stealth away and I lose my world buff, I'm gonna be real sad.
Yeah, I have the ring quest, but there is a prerequisite.
Is it shareable though? Because I did the prereq.
Yeah, let me try.
I just abandoned it. Probably need to be next to each other though. If you can click it, I'm sure it's good. Who said that?
Whitrock.
Is it the damp no one? Is that what you're talking about?
All right, there you go. Didn't work.
So, chunky, right?
Oh, never mind. I've got it. I'm an idiot. I thought I abandoned it.
Alright, everyone's here, yeah? We just gonna head down now?
Yeah, I'm inside already. So.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, Jaw will kind of do most of the fight explanation and leading and stuff like that, so maybe just say something, Jaw.
Hello.
There he is. Alright, great.
We'll
Love
probably
that
one
voice.
tank almost everything. Warrior and Druid will mostly just do damage.
All right, baby.
Oh, there's Alliance players here. Kill them.
We're slow at rock. Okay. It's on the pet.
The homunculi makes it look like there's a bunch of them when they're
Yeah, there was like actually only like 2 or something, but
My dumbass was dotting them all too.
pad the meters, pad the meters. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's pretty early on in the raid cycle, so I didn't go super crazy about making sure everybody knows every fight. So we'd rather people just say like repeat that or whatever. If you haven't done the fights, it's no big deal. They're not like super hard.
Yeah, this is my alt, so I've already done this like a couple times.
Cool. Let's buff up and all that. Let's get last grass in the Discord. Let's make sure this guy joins up. If not, I think I actually have a priest that will join. Sounds like he's coming. Okay. We can pull the first boss. If he's not in by then we'll go to more drastic measures.
Next one's over there. You guys can start swimming. I'm just drinking.
Whatever that took forever. Okay.
All good. You're here now. That's all that matters.
I think we pulled 2 different ones.
Yeah, we got 2 groups going.
Ooh, look at me. People want that sweet fucking wind fury, baby.
Thing does
Gotcha.
not give a fuck about line of sight.
Oh.
Okay, it does not move.
We do the quick rundown.
Yeah. This dude's pretty easy. He like sort of doesn't have a real aggro table.
I miss
He
Sean.
kind of does, but he also just ignores it sometimes. The thing that he's gonna do that's significant is hurricanes around the platform. So if you're ranged, just move to the platform that doesn't have a hurricane. And if you have the bomb, you knock everyone back. The range on it just seems to be like absurdly gigantic. Like I don't think you can actually not knock people, so I guess try to knock them in a way that's convenient if you can.
What I've heard is that you're supposed to just jump off the platform if you have it, so you don't knock anyone else off.
That actually works.
Does it just knock them like up or something?
So that you kind of like get knocked in there and then you get jumped up, but no one else gets hit by it.
Okay, so if you get the bomb, drop off the platforms, and it'll die faster.
Yeah, throw a buff on or whatever, and
Yeah, just let me drink up real fast because he doesn't really auto attack me.
Do these hurricanes pop you back up top, or are you just fucked if you're down there?
No, they don't pop. You gotta swim around, I'm pretty sure.
the little globes though, they increase your swim speed, so you can.
Yeah, so the globes underwater make you swim fast and run fast. The whirlpools suck you to the bottom. So you want to grab, if you get knocked off, you grab an orb, swim up, run back over really quickly, and then.
Amazing.
Practice your strokes.
I think Priest just needs to drink, and then we're good.
Cool. Okay, come on. Let him wait, no, man. Wait. Just be safe.
I guess I should probably just do this boss dual wield, but it's too late now. Anyway, here we go.
Good bomb on risk.
Jump off.
Just remember to have frost resist totem.
Good bomb on the zigs.
that was pretty annoying.
All right. We've got High Tide Choker and Sub-Zero Pauldrons. We will roll off. Oh, it's MSOS. Don't forget. High Tide Choker. Roll.
Oh, big 13, big 13.
All right. Ooh, Shaw.
Shaw with the big fucking
Stealing Hope.
baby.
I'm gonna
Monkey.
wait to equip it, I think. Because if one of the ones with Stam drops, I'd give it to the next highest roll.
All right. Well, we can see if that happens. And then we have a
I mean, that's literally just a
Frost
fucking
Resist
mage
Cloth
combo.
Pauldron. So a clearly Frost Shock build. Do you want it zigzags?
No, Frost is pretty dog shit right now, but I mean, if no one else wants them, I'll just take them for PvP or something.
They're yours to take if you want them. And there's no loot penalty for winning or something or anything like that.
I'm just gonna give the neck to the warrior, which probably just makes more sense on him. I'm tanking after all.
Holy shit, what a nice guy. Jesus.
For real.
Yeah, everybody just give your loot to me. It's probably better on me than it is on you, so just be nice.
Oh my god. Fucking
Nah, that's cool. You.
I mean, there's a strength
Sorry.
stam neck and an agi stam
Yeah,
neck, I think. Those are, I'd probably
That's
just
the,
take those
that's
instead if they, like, I'd probably
that-
rather have that
that
instead.
Sean is
Yeah,
rolling.
sounds good. Sounds good.
Not like I'm gonna get to
Look
do
at
a
that big
full
fucking
BFD
barrel,
dual
dude.
wielding ever, so whatever.
Do you want to see the shoulders too?
You guys can, we can start killing turtles. Sorry, just drinking. A lot of these things don't auto me enough.
Dude, it's-
So
I know.
this dude doesn't take very much damage for a while and makes bubbles while you attack him. You have to kind of like break his shield off. If you walk into bubbles, they bounce you around, do damage, and then the bubbles eventually pop and do damage around them. So you just want to like try to find a spot between them all as they spawn, and don't walk into them.
I'll go come over here.
Then he after like you hit him enough times or whatever, he will pop his shield that makes him not take a lot of damage, and it does a big burst of damage. The healers just have to top everyone. So if you're low, that's like a good time to use something. If you have a health stone or healing potion or whatever. Yeah, if you don't mind taunting, like there's sometimes that he actually like doesn't end up sundering me enough between phases that it really matters. But if he does, I'll call for a taunt at like 4 stacks or something.
Yo, taunt.
That's probably enough to pull him.
Dude, this is a lot of fucking.
All right, everybody drink up then.
I'm gonna take it right now.
After we do this next boss, you guys mind if we swim over and get the quest for me? I haven't.
Oh yeah, where's that wand quest? I need the.
It's later on in the dungeon. We'll go, it's like by the portal, right, guys?
No, it's right over here. It's like
Is
there's
it?
a little, yeah, there's a little
All
alcove.
right, we'll get
Yeah, well, just point it out when after we kill this boss, we'll go over there.
Okay.
You get to pull, Sean? Or Sean?
Yeah.
So, Jason, I was driving back and forth from oh, holy fuck, dude. What are these bubbles, man?
I can't taunt because I'm
Yeah,
dead,
yeah,
so
yeah.
the feral will have to do that.
Yeah, I might call for you to bear form and taunt Chazzy.
It's fine, just let me know.
Go ahead and taunt him now. I'll let my stacks drop.
Resisted the taunt.
Okay.
Taunting again. Picked him up.
I'm gonna taunt him back in a couple of seconds. You go back cat form. Alright, he's back on me.
Clean rotation. Gotta watch out for these fucking bubbles, dude. Like, a lot, dude.
Nice. Shoulders that we see literally every time.
Those are our shoulders, man. Alright. We've got mantle and belt. So we'll start with the shoulders. Oh, sorry, roll.
Those shoulders are terrible.
Alright.
I will take them if nobody
Yeah,
else
roll
wants
for
'em.
garbage rolls or whatever, OS or
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. It's one res chunky.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Whip rock.
those are really
Great.
like useless. Holy shit.
And then Gamora's cinch. Stamina belt. Roll away, caster people.
It's a pretty nice caster belt though.
Alright, looks like small dad. Unless there's something better. In 3, 2, 1, going small dad.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the quest right.
We'll do
Go
that.
on.
We'll do that for this next boss.
Alright.
But it's like right it's like over here. I'm pretty sure. There's like a little argent bomb dude you talk to.
Dude, I'm parsing better on trash than I am on fucking elites right now. Oof.
So typically you're supposed to, you're like, you do this thing with this boss where you fork lightning the mobs, but she dies really fast, so like if you get fork lightning, run to the side of the big ad, but generally just burn the shit out of her and kind of ignore the ad. If you guys want to kick the frost arrows, that's fine. If you don't, I'll freeze the ads in them. I'll tank the ads if Chunky, you just want to like hold her on you, and you guys just burn her. I don't
Yeah,
know.
last time I did it, she didn't really seem to have much of an aggro table. She was just kind of
Yeah.
shooting at people. Yeah.
She like,
send her.
I think she sometimes like auto attack. So even if you're like two-hander tanking, it's probably fine. But just I don't know. Try to be like taunt her once or something, just in case.
Okay, yeah. Or yeah, I'll keep an eye on it.
But yeah, just burn her. Don't worry about the ad. If you get the fork lightning and you notice it, shoot the ad because you can kill it, and then we it doesn't bleed me as high.
Shit, dude. Polina walks into my room, chocolate all over her hands, and needs me to take off a fucking bracelet for her.
Strength
Just
your
literally
buff,
just
whatever you gotta
chain
do.
lightning goes to the ad. That's it.
Yeah, she has a
Video
frost
gamer.
arrow that you can kick, but if you don't kick it, it's not a big deal. The ad hits me hard and cleaves, so I'll just hold it next to her. And if you get a big like lightningy arrow over your head, if you stand on the other side, like with the ad between you and her, it will shoot the ad and do like half its health.
There's a lot of chocolate, too. Substantial amount.
Here we go. Oh yeah, and don't freeze yourself in the frost if you can avoid.
Never actually seen her
There,
cast
frozen.
it.
Where's now? Get out. Get out of that. Yes.
Spread.
2.
The arrow seems to no longer be kickable.
Alright.
I thought I kicked it. I'm trolling. Yeah, it's 100% not kickable.
Good to know.
He's dead anyway.
Let her shoot with a frost arrow, Ron.
Holy.
He
Look at
still had
that.
fork lightning on him.
That was with the fork lightning.
Those
Alright.
legs pretty good.
We've got the Artemis cowl and the leggings of the faithful.
Oh, I would like that.
Going Artemis cowl first.
Oh my god.
Alright,
These rolls.
Takaya with the 92. Someone stop this man. Or
These
don't.
rolls
Alright,
have
3,
been very
2,
bad.
1.
Very,
Artemis cowl to
very bad.
Takaya.
I'm sorry, Jason. I need you here. Fuck. Dude.
And
Those are some
leggings
nice
to the faithful. You want them,
male
Chunky?
leggings.
Oh yeah,
Oh, fucking.
those things are huge.
Go on to Chunky.
That's very
But
upsetting.
those sound like
Also,
they do
this
sound
is
like cloth.
definitely a good kind of
It's like the
Artemis
priest
cow-
shit,
Artemis
but
fowl.
I think the quest is like right here. I'm thinking.
Yeah, those legs, dude.
Yep.
Those are big stats.
let's go get a quest. So it wasn't kickable with Rock, but you couldn't move out of the stacking debuff either.
Oh, I mean,
Is
I
that
could've-
I appreciate you tested it twice though.
I was in a state of shock.
Yeah,
You know?
what is happening?
Oh wait, maybe I'm. It's one of the ones where you can. Oh, it might be this one. Right here. It's one of the ones with like a shard. You know.
Alright. Let's go get it.
Yeah, right here.
Is there a prerequisite to get the quest?
Nope.
I think we just already did it.
I wonder if it's just the same quest that the stealth dude gives.
It's for the head of Calris. If we've done
Well,
Yeah,
what the fuck? I don't have it. I can't talk to him. Goddamn.
There's a stealth dude by the teleporter, like at the halfway point of the dungeon, that is a repair. He also repairs gear. He also gives the quest.
Oh, he does? Okay. It's probably the same guy, actually. That makes sense.
Probably smacking the shit out of these mobs, dude.
Alright, so this boss is basically just a clusterfuck of dodging things. We kill him 3 times. Each time we kill him, he does an intermission. The intermission is a bunch of murlocs, little shadowy murlocs come out of the eggs around the room, and they're gonna run all over the place. And if you bump into them, they do a big chunk of shadow damage to you. He's also gonna shadow crash, which leaves shit on the ground. If you walk into that, it does a bunch of damage to you as well. So you're just avoiding stuff in the intermissions, and then he's just a tank and spank burn during the boss phases.
Do you guys not kill the tentacles?
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably kill a couple of tentacles in phase 3, but it's kind of just a burn. If you stay away from them, they're not too bad. So like, if you can cleave some of them down, like I'll try to move him near tentacles so they can get cleaved down. But generally speaking, just keep killing him.
What triggers the fear in this fight? Is it just random targeted, or is it like you fucked up a mechanic?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever been feared.
Do you want me to taunt at all? Assuming I don't die.
No, he doesn't do anything to me. Or he like makes me take more shadow damage, but it will never stack up high enough that it matters.
Okay.
Each like tank and spank phase is so short.
Alright, let's buff up and all that. After the whoops.
So yeah, the name of the game is like during the intermissions, just like watch your feet and try not to get hit by things if you can avoid it. Typically the middle of the room is the hardest place to dodge, and the edges of the room are a lot easier. I think if you leave this circle of eggs though, it will kill you. That might be what feared the person before, by the way. I think you can't leave the circle.
Cool.
Alright, phasing soon, watch your feet.
Oh, holy fuck, dude. I can't dance. Holy shit. I'm horrible. That's so depressing. I was doing so well.
Okay, you just decided to fear me, I guess.
Yeah, that's really rough. Some more people better die during this fight, otherwise I'm gonna look like such a fucking idiot, dude.
It's on dispel. If you dispel the curse, you get a fear.
I see.
Because I just got feared. It's right.
Alright.
Get cursed.
Last intermission, watch your feet again.
Please. Please, somebody needs to die so I don't look so bad. Oh, yes! Yes! It happened!
Okay, dude.
Oh, 2 people died. Okay, I don't look like so bad now. Okay. There goes the world buffs. Not so bad, not so bad. Actually, Sean's about to die.
We may top off Char or something. He's getting kind of lit. We're down a healer.
Well, ugly,
Okay.
but he died.
Our dodging leaves something to be desired, friends.
You're not fucking kidding me.
But we got it. Let's go. I guess you're on res duty, Cha.
Yeah, let me drink up. It costs like my entire mana bar to
Yeah.
res.
I'm not a
Alright.
res dude. Well, sorry.
All right, we've got these 2 items. So we will start with black boiled leathers.
If that's a big upgrade, but I don't use the int, how do we feel about that?
Historically, I say it's a pug. If it really is a big upgrade for you, it's kind of your right in a pug. Is kind of how I treat that.
Nah, that doesn't really do much for
so.
me.
I was looking at people's health bars instead of my feet. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
All right, I see risk 74. Is that? Yep. All right, going to risk. Or RSC, where you at? All right, great. And then we've got Twilight Elementalist Cowl. It's 36 from me. I guess Cha, you would be the only other one.
Nah, you can take it.
Oh, good guy, Cha. My 2 set.
Send it, dude.
Oh. Nope. He's trolling.
Damn Razor Ninja looting.
Yeah.
Alright, it's right into another boss. So this one is just a series of like trash pulls, and then the boss activates. So it's an elite and a caster, and then 2 casters. Each time we like open a waterfall. There's little murlocs that run down. They really don't do very much. I'll try to get them all on me because then they just give me infinite mana while we're clearing.
Which
Once we get to the boss, he doesn't really do much other than auto attack me and cleave, but he drops totems. So there's 3 different kinds of totems. The first he drops is like a damage reflect totem. If you keep DPSing him while the totem is down, you will kill yourself like really fast. So everyone needs to turn and kill the totem. There's a fire totem that drops like a little fire orb. It picks somebody and chases them around and bumps you if it hits you and leaves fire on the ground that hurts if you stand in it. Kill that totem. Then there's a Wind Fury totem. It makes the boss do a bunch more damage to me. Kill that totem. So the name of the game is basically just kill the totem, then get back to the boss. The most important one, though, to kill quickly is the damage reflect one. And you really have to stop hitting the boss. So I'll try to move him around so the fire's not under him, but this boss just takes a little bit longer because you have to keep killing totems.
Yeah, usually Cha will call out that the damage reflect one is next. That pretty much means stop hitting the boss.
Yeah, and there might be a point where I tell you to start ignoring totems if the boss is at like 10% health, and we just killed a reflect totem. We'll just kill him through a fire or Wind Fury totem.
As someone
Yeah.
who has killed themselves multiple times, stop DPSing entirely.
I would
you will
advise
die
just,
fast.
I would advise just killing all of them because it's annoying when they stack up and it ends up just taking longer. I don't want to get halfway through the fight and then wipe because we left totems down. So let's just kill all of them. They're not that tanky, but they take more than one hit. So just be ready to swap targets.
Can we pull this ad back here? Just to have space in case we have to like fucking do whatever.
I mean, we're going
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
up this way. It'll be okay. All right.
The priestesses need to get kicked.
Alright, after this priestess is boss. The Murlocs will just die over time when we're on boss. Clearing totem. Oh, never mind, it's my totem. Reflect totem. Fire totem, kill that one. Will be Wind Fury. Wind Fury totem's down. Next is Reflect totem. So don't stop immediately, but be ready to stop damage here in a sec. Reflect totem. Fire totem.
Next one, reflect.
Next is Reflect, it's up. I'll move him back towards the middle here after this totem. Totem. Wind Fury totem.
Next one, reflect.
Yep. Kill this Reflect totem, and then we're just gonna burn boss and ignore totems. Alright, just ignore them and kill them. If the fireball's chasing, you might have to kite a little bit, but
Go ahead. Totem. Alright, we have glowing leather bands and a Twilight Elementalist cowl that we just saw. Alright. Glowing leather bands. 26 for me, let's go. Going once, going twice. Alright, then we've got a Twilight Elementalist cowl. I think I'm the only good user in the raid, but I already got it, so people can roll for off or whatever.
roll like an off-spec roll.
Alrighty, going to charge. 3, 2, 1. So do you guys want to like all in on the first pool on the next boss, or do you want to like get a feel for the pool for people who haven't done it once and then you know, then boon and pot and all that.
I mean, I think if we make it to the phase with like good mana and stuff, we should just send the shadow pod.
All right, cool, cool.
Well,
I'm
that's
down.
what if that's what we're doing, then everyone should probably just pop their boons.
I like them doing this sometimes.
I think we have a couple new to be there here, including maybe the priest.
Yeah, man.
It might be that.
All right. Well, then we'll. If you haven't hit it, don't hit your boon yet. We'll do like a dry run poll. If it goes well, it goes well. But just so he can see what it's
Yeah.
like.
We can still pop the shadow pot for phase 2 if we get there and it looks super clean, but I think for the priest it'd be good to let him see it once, rather than dump boons and do like a kind of a troll outcome.
It might be good to have the crash on fighting the shadow res or the arcane res, but we'll see.
Yeah, I haven't actually realized all that.
I brought 3 as well, so if somebody desperately needs one, I can hand it over to people less tanky than me. I also actually have dual wield mastery this time, so I can just kind of sit there like a DPS with the rock bait around.
We were supposed to bring consumables. I was not made aware of this. I'm not.
The chest is over here, so we can get rid of that real quick.
Does anybody know for who he sends down to the sleep realm? Is it always the person closest, like the 2 people closest to him, or what are the exact mechanics?
It's like some weird shit. So basically, it'll send down like 2 people close to him, and then the person, it'll target a person. Then it sends down that person and the person closest to that person. That's why it's normally like melee to begin with, because they're all just like stacked on top of each other, or like on the boss and shit.
I'm guessing he doesn't send the same person down twice either.
It has a reduced chance to send down the same person twice. You're like very reduced, but you can be sent down twice in a row. It's very rare.
So what do you do when he gets down?
Kill a bunch of ads.
I'll talk about all the things he does,
Yeah.
but you basically just kill neutral ads until a portal appears, and you click it and you come back up.
Y'all down for 2-minute break before boss? Pee, get drinks, whatever.
Yeah, we can do that once we finish trash.
I am mind control.
People were doing
should've
a
gone and
lot
got
of
your drink.
damage to Whitrock there. They started pumping him.
I just didn't want people to kill me.
They just MC'd one.
There's one more in the back of the room.
I'm gonna start fucking blasting. That's how it goes, though. That's how she goes.
We'll do our like quick 2-minute break so everyone can go to the bathroom, grab a drink or whatever, and then I'll do like a
Yep.
rundown of what we're doing here.
Quick break. Stretch, get water, do whatever you gotta do.
Can I get a little rundown?
How much?
Whatever. I'll figure out with you later. Target doesn't have
Okay,
space.
dude. Okay,
Come
times
on,
are tough.
man. How much should people pay for their shadow pots tonight?
They're like 85 silver or something.
Okay, yeah, you give me like 75 or something like that. Just send it to me in the mail or whatever.
Alright, just ready, checking to see who's back. Okay, cool. So 2 phases. The phase is at 35% health. This dude has more health than the previous bosses, so he takes a bit longer. Phase 1, he mind blasts his main threat target, and he has an ability called Shadowy Chains. We want to kick the chains whenever possible. If we don't, it puts a debuff on a person and people near them, and the priest has to dispel it, and it's really expensive and does a lot. So we want to kick all of those. So I'm going to save Earthshock once I have threat for just kicking those. He's going to sleep 2 people, which is like basically going to banish you. You go to a different like world where there's a bunch of neutral mobs. You kill them. There's kind of RNG. You kill as many of them as you can as quickly as you can, and a portal will spawn from the one to trigger, and then you can come out and you appear back where you were. And then the last thing he does is he's going to launch things at range players every once in a while that fills the room with like bad ground effect. It does a bunch of shadow damage if you stand in it. So it's going to slowly encroach on where the boss is, kind of dependent on how quickly we push him. But I'm going to try to hold him where he is for as long as I can. So ranged, start far and slowly move your way in, like kind of spread along the wall. At 35%, he transitions. We can't kick his spell anymore, so he still mind blasts and chains people. So ranged, try to stay spread. Melee, do the best you can, but we might get multi-chains on us. He also just like hits harder, and the shadow stuff, when he transitions, the shadow stuff on the ground all clears, and then he starts rebuilding it again, but it rebuilds faster. So the last 35% is just a hard burn phase. So if you have anything to make yourself do more damage, then pop it then. But otherwise, it's kind of just the same thing, but he does more damage.
You guys do like a range stack? Normally, like we would start here and then just like.
We actually
go on.
don't. We actually kind of just do a half arc and then slowly shift it to the right because we lose a lot of damage from people moving. So, um, we've done it this way. Seems to work out for the most part. It is a little bit hectic.
Yeah, healer should just be standing at like max range then, farthest away from anyone else, so that they don't get ported down.
Sounds good. Yeah, and we'll if we get a clean transition to phase 3, we'll call for your shadow protection potion. So that's when you'll pop that.
If the warrior and I both get sent down together, Chazzy, you're gonna just taunt the boss until we're back up.
Okay.
That's mostly just to keep him standing still. He's not gonna hit. He doesn't do very much damage to you.
Got it.
All right, this is to pull, and again, don't pop your shadow protection potions unless it's called for. Okay, here we go.
Who dares disturb my meditation?
I'm done. There we go.
Pumping. Fucking pumping.
Power's down.
Last guys, make sure you dispel that. I don't know if we explain that.
It's on Scorpion.
Cool, cool.
Back up.
Make sure you're not standing in the stuff Chaw and Chunky.
Yeah, moving in.
Yeah, you can't stand. But watch your debuffs, guys. All the like, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't move until he's kicked. Is the problem?
Cool. So, yeah, you just want to make sure you're prioing the spells here. You can see a Whitrock and Shaw both have that debuff. Do not pop pots. Don't do it.
Yeah, just you can just see what the phase is like. Basically, it's just a berserk.
And that's like your number one prio thing. If you see debuffs, last graphs, you're dispelling.
I'm supposed to kill ads when I get put to sleep. Not, I'm just like a shadow idiot.
So this is phase 2. Everybody turns into a shadow idiot and doesn't get like sent down to a different phase or anything.
Yeah, bro, where's my main death? And lose all these buffs? This is
Alright, so if you get slept during the first phase, small dad, there's a bunch of ads down there. You just need to kill the ads one at a time. You and your partner should focus them one at a time, basically, until you get until you see a portal. Then you take the portal and you'll return. If you don't kill fast enough, you have failed and you'll die. So that if there were no ads, that was because we triggered phase 2 at 35%. So you're just burning the boss like hell. And
we have to spread out better in phase 2 too.
Yeah. So when we start phase 2, everybody should be like almost like trying to reset as much as they can to a fresh formation where they're spread out.
Yeah, and try to get back to the front of the room if you can. We had a shadow pool like expanding on top of us at the very early in the first phase. So like, try not to get close to the melee when you're dropping your stuff, because we're trying to just hold the boss there for as long as we can.
Yeah, range. If you can maintain distance, that's going to be best. Ideally, they're dropping along like the back wall of the room.
You can try having your pet taunt. Honestly, I don't know what determines who he mind blasts, if it's second on threat or not, but
I think it's range. That's how close you are to him.
he seems to really like mind blasting cat druids every time I've ever done this, so. Does your pet have shadow resist trained by chance? That would actually be kind of useful.
Mine does. His pet's doing fuckloads of damage. I can use mine to taunt. Just tell me when you want to
They
taunt.
take a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah, I think when we get to phase 2, if you could just throw a pet taunt, or maybe even in phase 1, I don't know. But probably when we get to phase 2, just throw a pet taunt.
Bro, I'm just like auto-shotting 500 times. Just say, if you want to taunt. It's
It
easy.
literally took more
Not a
damage than
problem.
shot. Uh-oh.
So just prioritize dispels. As
Yeah,
soon as I see anything on anybody, just dispel it. Okay.
Yeah, so ideally we're kicking the stuff so that you're not needing to do a bunch. But yeah, if you see them, you're dispelling. That's like the whole reason, basically, why every group needs a why every group needs a priest for this raid, is for this fight right here.
It's my bad.
I just released and come back by.
We might have ads coming. Oh no.
No, they reset. They reset.
Oof.
But yeah, like all the casters, you want to start against the walls back here, and like things near the pillars and stuff.
Jazzy, there's a portal right there, by the way. Did you see it?
Yeah, at the entrance, there's like a little table thing. Yeah, it teleports you about halfway.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
So like, use your space range as best you can, and try not to collapse shit on us. The reason that's nice is if we can transition into phase 2 without ever having to move the boss, all of you just reset back to the back of this room again, so you have the big side of the room.
So I think we should do one more without like all-inning our world buffs and stuff like that, and like our boons.
Yep.
If we look like we get to phase 2 clean, we'll pop the pots. If that doesn't work, then we'll boon and get a really solid pull. I mean, that was pretty good though. Like overall, we lost because of some positioning stuff that people didn't know probably for the first time, and
Do I need to save mana for that down phase?
I
The
mean,
mobs are
you
pretty
have it.
squishy. I mean, like your pet probably kills them fairly fast.
They have like 600 HP or something, 650.
But like anything you can do to like burst, so like the question of like saving mana, like the most important thing to save mana for is the last 35%, because anything you
have
can
mana the whole time. Sure, yeah.
yeah, like anything you can do to like burst him in the last 35% is all that matters. The first phase is pretty trivial.
For Hunter's like 3 buttons. We're bursting so hard.
I mean, the extent of my burst is that I have on-use gloves that make me attack a little bit faster.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, here we go.
Who dares disturb my meditation?
if your range, we'll get max range here.
Rock, can you kick Mind Blast whenever you can?
He's down. Whitlock's down.
Down.
Oh, okay.
Range should be max range.
He's Mind Blasting me at the moment, so it's not too bad.
Alright, I'm back.
Crawls down.
I don't have kick yet.
It's on the pet.
No kick.
Turn on taunt on my pet.
No kick.
Back.
Turning off taunt.
Alright, stuff is encroaching on us a bit. We're gonna try to move here.
priest went down, unfortunately.
Where I go?
That's what get them up. That should be coming right now. Good Bob.
What? Let's wait on it. Spread out, spread out. Reset the positioning. Make sure no one dies to like a weird Dream Eater here. Yeah, pop a pot. Get those dispels out. Cryo dispels. Pet taunts, whatever you gotta do. Cryo dispels, cryo dispels. You guys are too close to each other in melee. Hey, great job.
Nice, nice. Good
Hell
stuff.
yeah.
Good shit, boys.
Ooh, soul bag.
Need.
Congrats, Warlock.
Uh,
Bro, what's all this caster loot?
what do you mean? Come on, come on.
Dungeon sucks.
A warlock tank necklace.
Whoa. Let's not
I
get
think
ahead of
that's
ourselves
for
there.
any-
That's
yeah,
a
that's for
necklace.
anyone.
That's a spirit necklace. That's what us
There is-
healers see.
there's no-
All right,
there's
we
no
got
necklaces
here's
in
the
this
loot. Let's
world.
get reses out if possible. When you, I know you takes a million mana.
I got one scroll.
But all right. So here's the loot. Going to assume small dad, you don't already have that or whatever, right? You good to take a? Oh yeah, this is your first time. Congrats. All right, congrats to small dad on the kill risk is
A side
essential.
item. I didn't even know that was on him.
Yeah, I'd never seen that. That's very cool. All right. Then we've got a jagged bone necklace, caster necklace. Give your best roll impression here, casters. Well, small dad, too good of an impression. Come on, man. All right. Going to small dad in 3, 2, 1. Congrats, small dad. All right. And then we've got caster legs. So, casters, do your best. Holy small dad, get out of here, man. All right. He's decked. Let's go. Congrats, small dad.
Oh, sorry, I pushed this before White Rock was rezzed. Whatever, we'll clear in the first set without him.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna be honest, those hunter pet taunts in phase 2 actually seemed pretty solid. They just ate like almost all the mind blasts.
Well, both pets died, so it's less of a big deal for mine, but his DPS dropped the fuckload when Scorpid died, so it's like a trade-off.
Yeah, by the time his pet was dead though, the boss was like 10%
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
health.
saying that's a trade-off. It's fine.
Yeah.
But that's...
It is a good argument to have maxed shadow resist on your pet though.
I feel like my pet just died anyway. Actually, I think both pets died. Just see. So what is happening?
Nice. Well, as long as our DPS is good and we know how to dodge a breath, we should be able to get the next one without too much issue.
Yeah, we
Spec for AoE. Respec AoE.
if you can spec some AoE stuff without a huge sacrifice, it's pretty good. We're gonna kill 2 sets of small adds, like stacks of 4 or 5 of them, and it's pretty good if you can cleave them some. So I'll give everyone like the quick rundown, but we're gonna use like a little bit of cheese tech on the boss that will make it easier. That involves Chazzy taunting. So, yeah. So basically the boss has 2 phases, and most of the mechanics are tank phases. I did not trade you a potion, no. So the tanks are gonna get stacked with a poison debuff while they tank at about 4 or 5 stacks. The first tank is gonna clear on a water elemental, which makes it all poisony, and it spawns ads, little ads. We're gonna AoE the first set down. I'm gonna tank first. I will hold the ads underneath the boss once they spawn. We'll AoE those down. Chunky will be on boss at that point. When the boss is about to phase, I will take the boss back and Chunky will go clear his stacks. And while the boss is transitioning, we're going to burn all those ads down. We want to kill them as quickly as we can so that they're dead before the boss finishes his little RP transition thing. Then when the boss is phased, Chazzy is going to go bear form and taunt. You're going to take the first 2 to 3 stacks from the boss, and then you're never going to clear your stacks. You're just going to hold them for the rest of the fight. The shadow stacks are not a dot. They are just a percentage increased shadow damage, which is fine, because you won't be getting hit by anything that does shadow damage to you for the rest of the fight, unless you get hit by a breath, which you won't. I'll show you in a sec how the stacks work. After Chazzy gets his stacks, I'm going to taunt the boss back from Chazzy. I'm going to go till I have 3 or 4 stacks, then I'm going to clear mine and get an ad, a big shadow ad. The shadow stacks, the way they work is it spawns a shadow ad that's just bigger for the number of stacks you have. We're going to ignore that ad. I'm just going to tank it, and Chunky is going to take the boss while I'm going to clear, and we're just going to kill the boss while Chunky is tanking. If Chunky gets too many stacks and can't hold the boss and the boss isn't dead yet, I will take the boss back and just tank the boss with the big shadow ad, and he still will not clear. So the only person to ever clear shadow stacks will be me. The most important thing during this fight for everyone other than the tanks is to never get hit by the breath. If you get hit, he hits pretty hard. If you get hit by the breath, it's going to do a bunch of damage to you and give you permanent stacks, the same stacks the tanks are getting, and we can't have you clear, so you're going to have those stacks forever, which is a big problem. So the way the breath works is it's just baited on a player. He's just going to pick the direction of one of the people in the group and breath at them and channel for a little while. So what the group is going to do is the tanks, everyone except for the tanks, will be behind the boss directly on his tail in melee. When he breaths, you're going to step to the side, wait for the breath to finish, then everyone groups back up under the boss again. So everyone is always together, so the breaths are always going the same way, and nobody ever gets hit by them. There's a shadow breath and a poison breath. Obviously, the poison breath is a little bit worse, but again, nobody should be getting hit by the breath at all. So, real quick again, the way this is going to work is that I'm going to be tanking the boss first. I'm going to go to 4 to 5 stacks. I'm going to clear in one of the blue water elementals behind where the boss is standing right now, get ads. When I go to clear, Chunky will tank. I'll clear my ads, pull them under the boss, and we're just AoEing ads until they're dead. Then Chunky's going to hold the boss until he has to clear. I'm going to taunt. He's going to go clear. At that point, the boss should be at about 50% in transitioning. We AoE those ads, and then we're shadow phase. So, and then Chazzy, I will tell you to go bear form and taunt.
4 DPS trying to avoid the breath. Walking out of range of the breath does not work. Walk to the side.
Yeah, so stack on circle if you're ranged, and then when the breath comes, we'll basically, unless he targets a tank, we'll just move to the right and then come back. But yeah, it's basically kill the ads, and don't get hit by a breath, and we should be good.
All right. Yeah, so Chunky, there's going to be these water elementals behind him, and then there's also some further this way in the room, but you'll use the one behind him. They're just standing there, like, right? They just stand there generically. When you walk into them, they will eat one of your stacks off every, 1 second, so stay in it until all your stacks are eaten off. The water elemental will turn green and then spawn a bunch of little ads, and then do not walk back into that elemental because it will just give you stacks again if you do. So you'll just clear all your stacks and then stand next, near the thing, waiting for your ads to spawn, and then you'll just pick them up, and we'll AoE them down.
Okay, and I'll just do that when you tell me to. It's not when it reaches a certain amount of stacks.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm taunting, go clear your stacks kind of thing, but it'll probably be 4 or 5 stacks.
Cool.
Alright, here we go. Please stay stacked on rep.
Yep, let's move in.
He does randomly smack somebody in melee with a lot of health. It's not a big deal, though. So that's what the water elementals look like. There should be a breath before I go to clear. Here's the breath, move. And then regroup as soon as it ends. I'm gonna get one more stack and clear. Okay, chunky talent. And I'm clearing stacks. I'm gonna pull them to under the boss, and we're gonna cleave them.
Move, 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 move. Go back.
Okay, ads are up under the boss. AoE.
Breath, move, move, move.
Hold it for one more stack until these ads are dead. Okay, I'm taunting it. Go clear your stacks on the other side. Not that one, not that one. Other
Breath,
one.
move, 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 move.
And now we're going to transition the boss here. He's about to phase. Everyone is going to be burning the ads now that he's phasing. So as soon as Chunky's ads spawn, the only thing you're doing is worrying about killing these ads. Chazzy, when the boss is done phasing, you're going to go bear form and taunt him. So be ready to taunt him. Everyone else killing ads as fast as you can. Okay, Chazzy, taunt him. Keep Chazzy up. He's going to go for 2 to 3 stacks here. I'm going to let you take one more stack. Okay, Chaw is taunting. And now you just do not clear those stacks. Just hold those for the rest of the fight.
Breath, but it's towards this weird direction.
Alright, I'm going to hold the boss now for 3 or 4 stacks, and then I'm going to clear. Nobody else is ever clearing.
You're gonna want me tanking when he goes back?
Yes, I will tell you when to taunt when I go to
Breath,
clear.
breath, breath.
But I'm going to go probably for 4 stacks, because I popped the Shadow Protection Potion, an extra one. Okay, go ahead and taunt.
Resist it? I'm gonna...
Breath, move, move, move.
Okay, just do not walk into an elemental.
We got him.
Keep chaw, keep chaw.
Chaw's clearing. Okay, the shadow ad that spawns here you are ignoring. Everyone is just killing boss.
Breath, breath, breath.
Good job, easy.
Oh, cleanest I've ever seen that.
Nice, easy.
There's an alliance NPC thing. Jesus, fucking mail gear, man.
Holy fist weapons. Alright. Alright, as was said, pre-raid everyone. Pearl is for leaders, but these will be open for roll. So gusting wind, fist weapon.
I mean, I'll roll like 9. Okay, yeah.
I think it's an upgrade for me.
I mean, it's a lot of DPS. It's probably an upgrade for you.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Whitrock for gusting wind. Oh, before people bail, our next one that we're gonna run on the back end of the next split because this weekend doesn't work for us. So we're gonna try to run on Monday night. Stay in this Discord. I'll hear it like once that night and or like that day with the time. It'll probably be about the same time. We try to give like prio to people that are returning. So we will run on Monday. If you want to make sure you have a spot, I know it's the last day of the reset. Just we'll try to sort that out ahead of time. Just want to make sure people have a chance before everybody ditches. All right, so yeah, Chunky, you want the boots, I guess?
Yeah, please.
All right, boots to Chunky. All right, great. Well, thanks everyone. That is it, and yeah, we'll figure out the thing next time.
Thanks for the run, guys.
GG.
Yep. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Yeah, thanks.
Jeez.
I just gotta figure out which of the 2 or 3 of us is getting this pearl.
I don't
I'm out.
remember what the reward is.
The trinket.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
let me go check what the
it's
trinkets are.
10 shadow resist, 20 healing, 10 shadow resist, 18 attack power, 10 shadow resist, 11 damage and healing. So you or Woody or me, I think is right, since we've done all 3.
I mean, do we want to just / roll it? It's not a huge. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, sure. Why don't the 3 of us slash roll it?
If it didn't have shadow resist, I'd be like, one of you guys can just take it. But the shadow resist seems useful.
All right, thank you. That was a lot of fun. I didn't get any loot, but that's a really fun, just starter raid in general. I really like that.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good length, and the fights are mostly pretty pretty
shit.
straightforward as well.
I
So
didn't
yeah.
mean to say
Woody,
that
can you
much.
do a roll? So the three of us are
Whoops.
gonna roll since we've been at all 3.
I should drop Discord. Holy fuck.
44.
It's you.
Oh no, Jason. I said stuff in all chat that I meant to only say to stream. Ah! It's okay. I was just very interruptive, but that's okay. But that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit, and I hope to do it again soon. Well, okay. I'm going to end the stream here, Jason. So, GG, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to send this stream VOD to Sean so that he can watch back these replays and critique. But okay, GG.